Good morning, my dear students. Hope that you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I, Muhammad Ashraful Islam, Senior Teacher of Mathematics, Milestone College, welcome you warmly to my class. Dear students, in the previous classes, you have solved different types of mathematical problem from chapter 2. Today, I am going to conduct a class on chapter 8, quadrilaterals, and we will learn different types of quadrilateral with figure and theorem 1. So, let us start today's class. So, dear students, it is quadrilaterals chapter 8 and video recording class number is 10. Okay. So, I told you we will start from definition. First definition is about quadrilateral. What is quadrilateral? So, quadrilateral, the figure bounded by 4 line segments is called a quadrilateral. This definition is similar to triangle that you have learned earlier. Triangles, a figure bounded by 3 line segment, it is called triangle. So, when it will be quadrilateral, it will be 4 line segment. So, the figure bounded by 4 line segments is called a quadrilateral. Instead of bounded, we can use another word, enclosed by. The figure bounded or enclosed by 4 line segment is called a quadrilateral. So, let us draw the figure quadrilateral. So, here we will have 4 line segment. At first, in any way we can draw this one. So, this is a line segment, first line segment, another line segment we can take here, another line segment it is 2, then another one we can take here. So, it is 3, then join this one. So, we have got 4 line segments, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, this is the bounded or enclosed by 4 line segments. Okay. So, we can tell this is a quadrilateral. We can give a name A, B one side, BC another side, and CD another side, and there is AD another side. Then the figure is bounded or enclosed by 4 line segment, which is called a quadrilateral. So, we can give the name here ABCD is a quadrilateral. So, have we got this one? Now, you can see another one, parallelogram. Okay, what is parallelogram? Is another one kind of quadrilateral. So, parallelogram, the quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and parallel. So, 4 sides, opposite sides of this quadrilateral, this side is opposite this side, that means AB opposite is CD and AD opposite of BC. So, for parallelogram, the characteristics of this quadrilateral is opposite sides will be equal and parallel. Okay. So, we have to remind this one, opposite sides are equal and parallel. So, let us draw this types of figure. So, take here you can take the length of this, length of one side is 5 centimeter. So, this length is 5 centimeter. Okay. Then length of this side is 10 centimeter. Then it will be large, 10 centimeter. This is the 10. So, again take 10 centimeter here, 10 centimeter, 5 to 15 I have taken. Then join this part, you will get it will be 5 to 20, it is almost exactly same, 5 to 10. Then the figure that we have got, it is a parallelogram. So, give the name of this parallelogram is PQRS. PQRS. So, it is a parallelogram. So, we can mention here PQRS is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Okay, got it. So, I just want to tell it is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal. So, PQ and RS will be equal. So, we have taken this way, PQ and RS are equal. We have taken both two lengths is 5 centimeter and QR and PS we have taken 10 centimeter. So, this one will be equal. So, when opposite sides are equal and parallel, then this quadrilateral will be a parallelogram. So, this is the figure of parallelogram. Another one, rhombus. The quadrilateral in which all sides are equal but angles are not right angle. All sides will be equal but angle will not be right angle. This one will be called rhombus. We can tell the definition in different way. What's the another way? Rhombus one kinds of parallelogram. So if we tell that a parallelogram whose all sides are equal, then the figure will be a rhombus. Okay, let's draw this one. So here in each sides we will take 5 centimeter. So draw this length 5 centimeter. So 5 to 10. This is one side 5 to 10. Then another length 5 to 10 will take 5 to 10. Then another one it will take 5 to 10. It will be 5 to 10. Then join this part. It will be 5 to 10. 5 to 10. Okay, 5 to 10. Then join this part. So this is the quadrilateral. One kinds of quadrilateral. Give the name PQR MNOP. MNOP. So this is the figure rhombus. So write it here. Here MNOP is a rhombus. So again I repeat, the quadrilateral in which all sides are equal. So look at here, MN, NO, OP, MP, all the sides are equal, okay, and angles are not equal. So this is the angle, it's not right angle. It may be, it will be less than 90 degree and it will be more than 90 degree. So it's not right angle, okay. So this is the way we can define the rhombus. Now we will do another 3 types. Now do the next one. It's rectangle. So what is the definition of rectangle? The quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and parallel and all angles are right angle is called rectangle. So what we have got? Opposite sides are equal and parallel and all angles are right angle. So see the figure. Opposite sides are equal. Suppose at first we want to draw one side and it will be right angle, okay. So take the length of the side 5 centimeter. Take it 5. So 5 to 10 I have taken this way, and these sides length of side I want to take 10 centimeter. So it will be, and we have to remind that the angle that will form here, it will be 90 degree, okay. So take this one. So 10 to 20, 10 to 20, it's 10 to 20, okay. So this length is 5 centimeter I have taken. So I have drawn the angle and line segment so that this angle is 90 degree. So this angle will be right angle, okay. Now we will draw these sides. So opposite these sides, opposite side will be this one. So these two sides will be equal. Then how do we get? Length of this side will be 5 centimeter, okay. So this is the 5. Now draw this one. It will be more. It will be more. Now join these two parts. It will be 10. Join this one. So we have got a figure. Look at here. These sides and these sides will be equal. So these sides and these sides will be equal, and this angle is 90 degree, and these sides and these sides will be equal. So from this figure we can tell that opposite sides are equal and parallel, and one angle is 90 degree we have drawn. So if one angle is 90 degree, ultimately all 4 angles will be 90 degree, okay. So it will be a rectangle. Give the name of this rectangle ABCD. ABCD is a rectangle. Here we can write ABCD is a rectangle. So I repeat again, it's a figure whose opposite sides are equal and parallel and all angles are right angle. So this figure will be a rectangle. I think you have got it. Now another one is square. The quadrilateral in which all sides are equal and all angles are right angle. In all sides are equal and all angles are right angle. So then it will be a square. So here AB, CD, here opposite sides are equal, and for a square it will be all sides will be equal. So we can tell the definition of a square: a rectangle whose all sides are equal, it will be a square. So do this one. Take the length of sides 5 centimeter is, so 5 to 10 I have taken here, then another one 5 to 10, 5 to 10, and angle will be 90 degree. Okay, then look at here, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, and join this part. Five to 10. So we can give the another name PQRS. So this is a figure whose all sides are equal. Whose all sides are equal. Here we have taken length PQ is 5 centimeter, QR 5 centimeter, RS 5 centimeter, PS 5 centimeter. That means all four sides length is equal, and all this angle is 90 degree. So if this one is 90 degree, this one will also be 90 degree. That means all four angles will be 90 degree. So from the definition we have got the quadrilateral in which all sides are equal and all angles are right angle, then it's a square. So the definition is done. Okay, got it? Do the next one. Now do the next one. Trapezium. The quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel but other two opposite sides are not parallel is called trapezium. So what do you have got? See in the figure. So this is the line segment. Suppose it's 10 centimeter and this one is 8 centimeter. Join these two parts. So this is a figure. Give the name of this figure ABCD. ABCD. Look at here, these two sides are parallel, but these sides and these sides are not parallel. So these types of figure will be called trapezium. So I repeat again, one pair, that means two sides, 1, 1, 2. This is the one pair of sides parallel, but other two sides, these two sides are not parallel. So this one will be called trapezium. I repeat again, the quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel but other two opposite sides are not parallel is called trapezium. I think you have got it. Now another one, this is the last one for definition. Kite. A quadrilateral with exactly two distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal lengths is called kite. See the figure. So it's a special types of quadrilateral. For this we have to know about the term for drawing this one. So at first, if we want to draw in that way, so it's the 18, from 18 mark here. After take, will in a consecutive line we will put 3 dots. First one is nearer to the second one is nearer to the first one, and third one is the long distance, a bit distance. Now again take the space like that way, 2 dots of this line segment in equal distance. From 18 we have taken 3, 1, 2, 3, like here in equal distance we will take, and it will be in equal 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, now erase the third one and join all the line segment, then we will get the quadrilateral, it will be a kite. Draw this one that way and that way. Okay, so the figure is a kite. So give the name PQRS. So the length of these two sides will be equal and these two sides length will be equal. So from here we can tell that a quadrilateral, it's a quadrilateral with exactly two distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal lengths is called a kite. So these are the two pairs, and their lengths will be equal. Two sides length will be equals to two sides lengths. That's why it is telling that a quadrilateral with exactly two distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal lengths is called a kite. So dear students, we have learned different types of quadrilateral with figure. Now we will do the theorem 1. Now do the theorem 1. Theorem 1, the sum of four angles of a quadrilateral equals to 4 right angles. So what we have got? In a quadrilateral we have got 4 sides and 4 angles. The question is that we have to prove the sum of 4 angles will be equals to 4 right angles. So dear students, what is right angles? Right angle, that means the measure of an angle is 90 degree. So 4 right angle, what does it mean? 4 into 90, it will be 360 degree. So we have to prove that 4 angles of a quadrilateral will be equal to 360 degree or 4 right angles. So start writing. At first draw the figure, draw a quadrilateral. You can draw the quadrilateral in any different way, okay. That means you have to show the figure, it is bounded by 4 line segments. So draw it. So this is a side, another side, another one, another one, another one. So this is a quadrilateral, name is ABCD. So what is it? So the figure is a quadrilateral because of ABCD. This figure is bounded by 4 line segments. So now from the figure we will write the proposition. So write proposition. So we have let ABCD. So we will write here let ABCD is a quadrilateral. So what we have got? This one. From the figure we have got this one. ABCD is a quadrilateral. In the question there is not given ABCD. We have considered this one. That's why we have told here let ABCD is a quadrilateral. So there is given quadrilateral. What do you want to prove? The 4 angles. Name of this angle is angle A. This one is B. This one is angle C. This one is angle D. So we will write. We are to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 4 right angles. Instead of 4 right angles, we can write 360 degree, but as there is given 4 right angles, that's why we will write here 4 right angles. Clear to you? Now, for proving this one, we need some information in the figure. Okay, sort of this. So join A and C. So we have joined A and C. So we have joined. For proving this one, we need another information. That's why we have joined this one. So we'll write this one will be the construction because we have draw it now. So we'll write construction. We join A and C. Then this line segment divides this triangle quadrilateral in 2 parts. One is triangle ABC and another one is triangle ADC. So we will write this one, the diagonal AC, divides the quadrilateral into 2 triangles. into two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle ADC. So we have got two triangles, one is ABC and another one is ADC. So this is the construction part. Now we'll do the proof. First point, consider this triangle ABC, this triangle, consider this one. So name of this triangle is ABC. In triangle ABC, right here, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, how do you get? So there is three angles, this angle, this angle and this angle, this angle. Okay, so these three angles sum will be 180 degree or two right angles. So we have got earlier, this is the basic thing, the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree or two right angles. So we can write this one, the sum of three angles, angle A in triangle ABC, angle BSC plus angle ACB plus angle B. Because of there is no part of B, had is A divides in two part, but B is not divided. That's why we will write angle B equals to two right angles. So this is the first point. In triangle ABC, the sum of three angles is two right angles. We will give the side note here. The sum of the three angles of a triangle is two right angle, is two right angles, is two right angles. So this is the first thing. Then another thing, same thing will apply in 2 number point. So there is another triangle. What is it? ADC. So we'll write in triangle ADC. We'll get here ADC is the sum of three angles. One is angle ACD or ACD plus angle CAD or DSC plus angle D equals to two right angles. Two right angles. Okay, so it's the same thing, same note, the sum of the three angles of a triangle is two right angles. Two right angles. So this is the second point. Then third point will be, I want to write it here. Third point will be, what will be the third point? So we have got this 1 and 2 point from the 1 and 2. So we'll write here. So this one equals to two right angle, this one equals to two right angle. So this one and this these two sides sum will be left side and right side. So these two, if we add 1 and 2, then we'll get on right side 2 plus 2 for right angles. So write it here, we'll get it 3 number. At first write these three angles sum, angle BSC plus angle ACB plus angle B plus. So I write on this because of there is space is very few. I want to write another thing, angle ACD. So I have added this one with this one I have written. Then I will write this part, angle DSC plus angle DSC plus angle D equals to 2 plus 2 right angles, okay. So what we have done here, we have added 1 and 2. So we can give the side note from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, by adding from 1 and 2 we have got this part. Now 4 number point we will write, look at here, this angle, name of this angle BAC plus this part will be DAC. So these two angles sum will be angle A. So we will mention it 4 number point, angle BAC plus angle DAC equals to angle A, and this angle, name of this angle is ACB plus this one is ACD. We have written here ACD plus ACB. These two angles sum will be angle C. So we will write angle ACB plus angle ACB plus ACD equals to angle C. So if we put these two angles here, BAC plus DAC, these two angles sum will be angle A. Then write angle B plus angle B plus ACB, this one and this one for angle C plus angle D equals to 4 right angles, 4 right angles. Which is the proof? We have to prove. So it has proved. So dear students, see this one again from the first. The question is the sum of 4 angles of a quadrilateral equals to 4 right angles. So this is the figure from the quadrilateral. In any way you can draw the figure. Okay, there is no specific figure we have to draw. So ABCD is a quadrilateral. So according to the figure we have to write proposition. Let ABCD is a quadrilateral. We have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 4 right angles. 4 right angles, that means 360 degree. Now for proving this one we need more information in the figure. So we have joined A and C, one diagonal we have joined. We may join B and D, it's up to you. So A and C, it's a diagonal. Okay, so we join A and C, the diagonal AC divides the quadrilateral into it will be into, not into, it will be into 2 triangles, triangle ABC and triangle ADC. Okay, then this is the construction part done. Then proof 1 in triangle ABC. So ABC, it's a triangle. So we know that from the triangle ABC it will be a triangle sum of 3 angles is 180 degree or 2 right angles. So we can tell angle BAC plus angle ACB plus angle B equals to 2 right angles. Why we will write this one? The sum of the 3 angles of a triangle is 2 right angles. Then same thing we have done in 2 number point in triangle ADC triangle. The sum of 3 angles of this triangle, angle ACD plus angle DAC plus angle D equals to 2 right angles. The sum of the 3 angles of a triangle is 2 right angles. Now we have to add 1 and 2. So if we add 1 and 2, then we will get angle BAC plus ACB plus B plus ACD plus DAC plus angle D equals to 2 plus 2, 4 right angles. So we have got it from 1 and 2. This is the side note. Then angle BAC plus angle DAC equals to angle A. So if we add these 2 angles, we will get angle A. So this is the angle A, and if we add ACB plus ACD, then we will get angle C. So if we put this angle A and angle C here, then we will get angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 4 right angles. That means the proof is completed. So I think you have got it. Now we are going to conclude in the class. That means we will come to feedback. Just I want to erase the board. So dear students, I want to ask some questions from today's class. I think you have understood this one and you will able to answer me. Okay. So the first question, what is parallelogram? What do you have got? What is parallelogram? Who can tell? Okay, good. Thank you. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, so when it will be equal and parallel, there is nothing telling about no angles will be right angle. Okay, so this one will be called parallelogram. Now, who can tell what is rectangle? Who can tell this one? Okay, good. Rectangle will be a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel and all angles will be 90 degree or right angle. So this figure will be called a rectangle. That's very good, you have understood. Okay, another one. What is a square? Who can tell? Okay, great. A square is a quadrilateral in which all sides will be equal and all angles will be right angle. Then the quadrilateral will be called a square. So dear students, I think all of you have understood today's class. Okay, now write the homework. Homework number will be 10. So it's chapter 8. Chapter 8, you have to learn the definition, trapezium and kite with figure and theorem 1. This one will be your learn plus write homework. You have to write the homework in your homework copy and submit it to your subject teachers. I think all of you have understood today's class. That's all for today. Thanks again for being with me. Allah Hafiz.